Yeah, I've posted about money on here before, but I'm gonna post again simply because um I want this to be known where the toxicity even comes from. Okay, so like I'm gonna be honest and actually let me sit down. I may need to sit down for this. Y'all may not need to. It's a big deal for me personally. Let me go get my chair. What time is it now? 11 o'clock. Okay. Let me go get my chair real quick because I need to go like tell y'all something about something. So, I don't have plans when I make these videos generally. Like sometimes I do, but for like this little impromptu, just no, I don't have a plan at the moment. Just know that this is not a plan that occurred. Okay, so let me explain to you the toxicity, the toxic behaviors, the toxic upbringing I had in the regards to the relationship with money. So, when I was a little kid, I don't know when or whenever this happened because they kept it a secret from me. They didn't want me to know they had money. Okay. The people who adopted me, one of them, my grandmother, the one that's in that picture back there in the back, the grandmother who adopted me, not Shirley. Now Shirley is a grandmother now, technically, but back in the day, I'm talking about. So when I was adopted, I was 5 months old, and the one that's back here in this picture, was 69 years old. Okay, so she was 69, and not 69ing, but 69, because I don't know, people seem to mishear what I'm saying. So she won the lottery before. Like won the lottery, like jackpot, like lottery. Like these people have money, but they mismanage and misuse them all the time. Like both of them, both her and her daughter, the one who like officially adopted me, the one who was 46 when she adopted me, that's Shirley. That's the one y'all be seeing on this channel. Um, that both of them were not good money managers. Okay, they just were not. I think Granny was probably a little bit better than Shirley's because I think that's just that Virgo life in general, but and but not like just not okay. Um, just not. So, and I say this because they used to give me money for allowance, and I wouldn't spend my allowance, right? I would do everything possible to not spend my allowance. They would come and sneak into my room when I wasn't there and steal the money from me. Now, mind you, I've always had something about this because this happened to me several times in my life where people come and steal from me. I have been robbed several times. Okay? When I got like on my own, I have been robbed. I lived with a roommate who used to sneak in my room and steal from me. Like this shit is traumatizing as fuck. And from apparently from what my understanding is from going through and doing this trauma and shadow work, this all came because both Shirley and Annie B didn't have any fucking ability to I guess manage their own money, even though they had a lot of it. It was consistently coming in. Like they had the money. They wouldn't tell me details about things. All I know is that they had money and they just didn't use it right. So she would literally give me an allowance and then or both of them honestly would give me an allowance and then they would try to do that. They would bribe me for everything. They never like anything that they wanted me to do that they know I didn't want to do, which was 99% of the things that they wanted me to do, they bribed me to do it. So I like money has just become a manipulative tactic for me at this point. Like there's so many toxic things, so many. Like and they would bribe me full well, not wanting to actually give me the thing they were bribing me with. I want that to be known. So, for instance, like this is something that happened to me. This is not a money particular situation, but this is to show you the bribing thing a part of this, which is the narcissistic personality part getting broken down, right? So, I was an AB student in school. I was not perfect straight A's, although I wish I was, but I didn't like it. My granny was always mad at me because she didn't want. She was like, "You need to," and I'm fidgeting because I fidget when I get talk about stuff, and I don't have a blunt, so y'all really gonna have to. I haven't smoked today, so I'm really, really about to be like fidgety and all over the place because I can't, especially if I'm talking about something traumatic without smoking. It's like no. So um, basically, they used to come and steal from me. They used to bribe me. So what she would do is like, oh, if you get straight A's, or if you pass this test, I'll get you a pet. And she wanted first. She said she was gonna give me a dog. Now, mind you, I also want to point out if you look in the corner here of this video or whatever, there's this painting of a dog. That is my granny's dog. She had a dog named Proud that she had from before I was even born and alive and on the earth or whatever, right? That woman right there in this picture. She had that dog before I was even alive. Now she did not want pets in the house. I don't know for why. These people did not want to have any animals. She promised to get me a dog. Get me a pet, really. I wanted a dog at the time. Couldn't get a dog. Couldn't get a cat. Couldn't get a ferret. Now I have cats, honestly. But as far as for like my past life, I couldn't get that stuff. Now, why? Just because they just didn't want me to have it. That was it. So she bribed me. If you pass this test, or if you get straight A's, I'll get you a pet. We had to fight over the pet because she really didn't want to get me the pet. Then we ended up getting a rabbit, quiet rabbit, right? Now they didn't want me to take care of the rabbit, but then they also complained about me trying. Like she's like Shirley would be the type to be like, "Oh, you ain't taking care of it. I'm the one who got to take care of it." Okay, so you chose to do that though, because you be in charge and be in control of every goddamn thing. And this is part of the like, and I know this is like a money one, but this is like part of the things that I'm like the narcissistic personality disorder. At least I don't know if every narcissist is. I mean, clearly, I don't think they're all the same way. They all are kind of controlling in a sense. I don't say they all are, but a lot of them are very, very controlling in a sense. But like the overt control issues that I was raised around, okay. Whereas this woman wanted to be in control of everything of the pet, but she didn't want to be. She didn't want to be when it, like she didn't want the responsibility of it, but she wanted control of it. And it's like you can't have control without responsibility. But that's exactly what these people try to do. So then when it comes to like, so they would bribe me for everything, and they would bribe me with things that I did not want, or to do things I did not want to do, right? Oh, and this is the part that like they would bribe me with money. Okay, say I give you $100 if you go rake the leaves over there. That's not a job. That's a bribe. Black people like to think, oh, I'm giving you a job or I'm paying you for. No, that's slave work. Yeah, what you're doing, because the way you present it is slave work. Black people have become the slave drivers to their own kids. Hear me when I say that. Slavery didn't end. It just changed over. Now for a lot of these black children, it's not a white face that is providing the racism. Usually the racism is provided by a black face. And by that I mean by a black ancestor, an older black family member, a black boss, or a black manager, or whatever that is. That usually is the ones who are enacting the same toxic forms of like slavery and mind manipulation and stupid shit that has been going on for the generations before that people were like trying to fight against. So, and again, this is probably gonna sound stupid because I'm like, I like, I'm not anti-black, but I'm also but I'm anti. We gonna sit here and just lie to ourselves. I don't like lying to myself. I don't like lying to a whole bunch of shit. Like I don't like seeing a whole bunch of black people doing the same things they complain about other races doing to them, to themselves, and then getting mad when other people do it. It's like, okay, so you don't want a white person over here saying this and that to you, talk to you down, trying to make you feel like make you feel racist or being left out. Black people make other black people feel left out all the goddamn time. So when we get to this money situation, right now, again, the jealousy with the money. Oh, excuse me, I didn't explain the bribery. So they would bribe me with the money, right? $100 to go do something, $100 to go rake the leaves. Give me $100. I saved it as best I possibly could. They would go and steal my $100. Like I would literally wake up and they would be like sometimes I would wake up to someone trying shuffling in my stuff, or I would wake up and then later, or like a couple of days later, Shirley or Annie B would come downstairs and be like, "So I stole money from. Here's the money I took from you," and I'm like, The fuck? Like, it's just completely like, I was raised in a completely and utterly toxic household, every way, shape, and form. I like to tell people. Well, basically, I should say I like to tell people, but I basically put it as I had all the controlling, narcissistic, all the negative parts of fame without actually having any positive parts of fame. I'm not famous. If you look at my videos, I have maybe 3 views. I have like I post. I have a combination of almost. I have over 1,500 videos on YouTube. I think combined, I may have 1,500 views on all those videos. No, I shouldn't say that. Not on all the videos. Um, I can look that up, I believe, but I think combined, maybe it may be about 10,000 views from like all the videos from all the channels or like everything. So like I'm not famous at all, but they had micromanaging, controlling people, people trying to tell me what to do, what to wear, what to say, when to. It's like, like people talk, like child stars talk about that, like, oh, I was on TV and they told me to do this and this and that. Like, I wasn't on TV. I didn't get no money. I didn't get no fame. I didn't get no attention. I just got abuse. I didn't even get like, and I did like, I'm telling you, I didn't get money. Like, I'm telling you, they gave me the money, they took it away. So it really wasn't even worth anything. And if I wanted them to buy something for me, they wouldn't buy what I wanted. They would buy what they want me to have. So again, it is not like I have like I'm still trying to fight, and I'm still flipping cards. And when it's like money and child, it's like, so now y'all telling me I need to have a child before I, like, how that's so backwards. Like, I literally looked up a history lesson, right? Like, I went back to look and see who had the most children. Now, who had the most children in the world was Genghis Khan. Of all the people, he like millions of kids. It's really like kind of scary, to be, at least for me, to be honest, because I feel like that's just overpopulating with that. But whatever. Point being, so I did the research to see who had the most kids, right? And what it comes out to be is that they had as a correlation between having money, being rich, and having kids. People with more money had kids. People with more kids had more money. Now, which came first? I believe it was the money, not the kids. But the spirits and energies and whatever else and ancestors and like I whatever you want to call it shit, okay? They seem to act like it's the whole opposite way around. And I'm telling you right the fuck now, it is so not. Like, oh, if you have a kid, you'll get money. I'm like, what sense does that make? That makes absolutely zero sense. Because I would need the money to take care of the kid. So why would, like, I don't get it. There's a snow shovel shoving the neighbor's driveway next door. I don't know if you hear it or not in the video, but there's so many things about money that like pop up for me in my life in particular, where I'm just like yes, I want money. I want money in my life, but jumping through all these hoops and tactics to get it. I've heard people tell me my whole life, you know, I've heard people tell me, it depends on what generation it is. It's so weird. Like, it's a completely generational thing. So, oh, great. It's a completely generational thing. Older people say you have to work for it. Younger people say you shouldn't have to work for it. So it's like, but I'm about to go soon because the abuser's back. So, thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And help me. Pray for me. Something. Pray I get money. I don't need any other prayers or anything else. Just pray that I will receive money. That's the only thing I need. I just need money to get up out this situation so I can stop being in this abusive household. That is it. I don't want to be here no more. I need a place where I can just like financial entrapments are real. I'm just going to say that. Financial entrapments are real. Thank you all for watching. Have a beautiful, blessed day. And remember, we are the assassination.